Hello, it is Meredith and today I'm going over my TBR for May. Now, most of you probably don't give a fuck, probably don't even remember, but I actually have a TBR game and I didn't play it last month. I'm not playing it again this month. I've been really busy because Liam and I... This actually ends up happening. I will be very, very busy in May. Last month and this month I've decided to just not do my TBR game because I just don't need that stress. So yeah, this month's TBR is going to be just casual. I'm probably just going to do a lot of mood reading. I do have 2 theme vlogs that I'm probably going to do, possibly only 1. We'll just see how I go, so I'll be incorporating a little bit of that into this TBR. The main crux of this TBR will be for Witchathon, which is a readathon that I am co-hosting. So this is a readathon with a bunch of covens that are battling it out to win the affection of the goddess. And so I have been asked by the leader of my coven, Ashley from Ashley's Media Addiction, to be her acolyte, which I said yes to, of course. So I'm super excited to be co-hosting this readathon. Ashley and I have a lot of things planned. We have sprints and I have a trivia night planned. I also might do a little bit of trivia in the Discord. So if you join Witchathon and join the Discord and you join our coven, you will get a separate little locked tab that you get to chat in with us, and I might do a few trivia fun game goodies in there. And I think Ashley might be doing some watch-alongs. I'm not sure. My battery's going flat.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I put my trust
In you.
Okay, hopefully this will last before the video finishes. I can't remember what I was talking about. Probably trying to convince you all to join my team for Witchathon. Just join, please. I'm begging you. So yeah, there are bingo boards. So there's a bingo board for the Wanderlust Wanderers, which is the team I'm on. And then there are the goddess prompts that you can also use from any team. So how it works is you just read a book, and then if it at least fits one prompt, then you're able to count it. And each other prompt it also works for. You get extra points. You also get points for how many pages your book is. So I've just got 6 books that I'm going to talk about today that are for other themed vlogs or other things that I'm doing, and then the rest will be just mood reading. So the first one I have here is Worth Any Price by Lisa Kleypas. Absolutely love this pastel purple. So this is probably going to be at the bottom of the priority of these books, but if I can get to it, that would be great. In Australia, at the moment at least, we cannot get access to any of Lisa Kleypas's audiobooks, and I mostly read romance via audio, so whenever I see her like books cheap secondhand, I pick them up. I got this one for what, $3, so not expensive. This is a historical romance. It's like number 3 in a series. I prefer to read them in order, but it's fine.
It's not gonna be fine ever!
It sounds like it's an arranged marriage. Her appetite for sensuality matches his own. Beautiful. That's all I need to know. Then I have here, which will probably be my priority, which is Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare. This is the last book in the Last Hours trilogy. I've heard a lot of people aren't enjoying this, which is crazy. I've never actually heard anyone not enjoy it, but all I've heard is people say people aren't enjoying it. So I'm worried. Honestly, as long as Grace is okay in the end, I'm happy. Although people hating it, maybe it's because she's happy in the end. Also, very pretty. This is another Shadowhunter book. It's a historical fantasy. It's about a bunch of these Shadowhunter families. They fight demons and there's a plot. Couldn't tell you what the plot's about. All I know is there's lots of attractive teenagers being angsty and in love, and there's lots of love triangles, there's lots of queer romance, and it's just angsty as shit, and I adore it. So yes, I'm worried that people aren't enjoying this. Hopefully I like it. I also have here Enclave by Claire G. Coleman. I have started this. My bookmark has fallen out. I got to at least page 59 because I have a tab on that page. I'm going to start again from the start anyway. It is the book club pick for the Last to Read book club Ko-Fi, so if you want to join, I'll link all the information down below. But yes, this is their book for the month, so I'm going to try and get to it. I don't often get to book club books that I want to, so hopefully this one will happen because I've been wanting to read this. This is by a First Nations Australian author. It is a dystopian and it has a really good tagline here. It's a powerful dystopian allegory that confronts the ugly realities of racism, homophobia, surveillance, greed, and privilege, and the self-destructive distortions that occur when we ignore our shared humanity. So yeah, I'm excited to dive back in. I was enjoying it where I got up to before, so yes. Excited to actually see what ends up happening in the book. Then I also have here The Shadow Glass by Rinchapeko. This is book 3 in this trilogy, so obviously the end of it. If you don't know what this is about, it's about a necromancer witch. So it's cool to get a witch book on my TBR. It's kind of one of those stories where it goes back and forth between different timelines. So we've got the past and then the present. And the present, she is telling her story to a bard. We don't really know what's happened, but we are getting the sense that she's become very infamous and has done something really bad and has really evil plans, or not. Who knows? So we're going back to the past to see what happened and then jumping to the future, and she's like retelling her story, and then we go back and learn about it. And it has one of my favorite romances in a YA series. I really like it, and I've really enjoyed this series. The first 2 books were 4 stars, so I'm excited to finish it. I hope it goes off with a bang, and it's just great to finish another trilogy, you know, because I've got too many series I've started that I haven't finished.
Hey, my love, I'm just filming. I'm nearly done.
Then the next book I have is Bright. This is, I don't even know what you'd consider this, contemporary fiction, I think. So this is the first novel that was translated into English by a Thai woman. And so I have read a short story collection by this author. I'll grab it here. This one. I read this for my vlog where I read books from Thailand. I really loved this. It's got mixed reviews, but I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was quirky and strange and delightful, and I absolutely sped through it. So I'm really excited to read this by them. I think these are the only 2 translated books that are in English, so yes. But I was absolutely excited when I found this secondhand randomly at a bookstore. I just couldn't believe it. Like, what are the chances? I don't even think this is that popular, so I was just completely shocked when I found it. The urban vignettes form an offbeat and myth-like coming-of-age story about an unforgettable young boy and the community surrounding him. I was so excited when I found this, and I'm so excited to finally be reading it. So yes, this is probably like pretty high up on my priorities as well, I would say. Okay, I've got one more book and I can't remember what it is, so I'm obviously super excited about it. Let me go back to my list. Oh my gosh, I actually am really excited about this. What the hell? This is, oh my god, I've been wanting to read this for so long because it's honestly one of my favorite covers. I don't know. This is something else. It was nominated for the Booker Prize. The Booker Prize was won the year before this was published by this same author. It's a vivid portrayal of working class life and the deeply moving story of the dangerous first love of 2 young men. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm hoping I'm gonna love this. If I don't, I'll probably end up hating myself, delete my channel, and pretend I don't exist anymore. So hopefully I enjoy it. So yeah, anything else is gonna be mood reading, honestly. And then we'll be back to my normal, trying to do mostly themed vlogs, my TBR game. But yeah, it's going to be hectic next month. So I'm just allowing myself to have a cruisy time, focus on Witchathon prompts. But yeah, all of those fit at least like 2 or 3 prompts. So that'll be great for my team. And again, I really hope that you join. It's going to be super fun. I could go through some audiobooks I might get to, but honestly, I don't know. Maybe more Ice Planet Barbarians because I binged a lot of those last month. But honestly, I mainly did it because it was a really good book for Realm-a-thon. Don't tell Ruby Dixon that. Honestly, do I hate myself enough to continue reading more of those books? Yes, I do. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's video. So thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know what you're going to be reading next month in the comments. Are you joining Witchathon? Let me know. And I will chat with you in my next video. So until then, bye.